Well, good morning and welcome in.
Hey guys.
We have vertical, colorful lines this morning, but he's here.
Yes.
He's probably gone to get coffee or something, but there he is.
But there he is.
I know. He appears like,
Welcome in.
yeah, he appears like, I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, like that.
Right.
Good morning, Eddie and Scott and me and Jeremy.
Who is me?
I don't have a name because
What is your name today?
Beth Ann.
The chat wants to know.
Beth Ann.
Beth Ann. Oh, wow. That character right there. Woo!
That's what he calls me. Oh, y'all, this is what he calls me, Beth Ann, when I'm being bad. I'm Beth Ann. That's my name.
Her multiple personalities have names.
Yeah. Beth Ann.
Her money.
Oh, you know.
Armani.
Yeah, Armani.
She's been gone for a minute.
Well, I've been in people's chat, but I've been telling. I was in Alice's chat last night, but I had to let her know who our money was.
Right.
You know, and I said, this is us, because we were on our way back from Houston yesterday. And anyway, welcome in, everybody. I don't want to use up all my segment talking.
Well, that is your segment.
Talking?
Yeah. As I understand it, you and the girls were working on something, and you and a little man here was working on something.
What are we working on?
I know, right? What was I
don't
working
know.
on?
Y'all were talking about having conversations that might infiltrate into the show. This is your moment.
Oh, you know why we got pink on? We're taking Elijah to the doctor, and this is our doctor outfit.
Yep.
Yeah, this is his follow-up visit.
So I asked the girls to dress me today. This is what they came up with.
And they told me to wear pink.
Since we like to match, here we go.
When we go out, because when we go out in public, this is why we dress alike on ships. It's because if I get lost wandering around, he'll say, oh, she had on that.
Which you know how easy it is in Grand Turk for her to get lost.
Whatever.
But you see what color our shirts are here, right?
Black.
Second time, y'all matched.
Yep.
I don't understand.
No, I think.
I swear I am not watching. I swear I am not watching Eddie.
He watches Eddie's show in the morning.
I swear. Swear.
You know what's funny is
I am not watching Eddie. It is literally just this strange telepathy and I have for some reason. I mean, it's not always right. It's not always the same, but it is darn nearly always right.
Yes.
We do watch Eddie's show and still don't match.
Because we forget what he's got on.
Yeah.
Forget the color.
There's too much time in between. So I think that's a good explanation.
I mean, I do occasionally. I just got so much going on when I get up and then before. Right. And then, of course, I'm getting ready for this show and stuff like that, too. So I have research and everything I'm doing and just different stuff. And today I'm trying to get everything together, because I have to go and take care of the bees today and things like that. So, I just don't have time. So.
Yeah.
I can't wait to the next bee vlog.
I know, right?
We watch it as
I'm definitely vlogging today because there's a lot going on in the bee yard today. So definitely worthy of a video. So I'm definitely vlogging it today. Hopefully it will be released this coming Monday.
Okay.
That'll work. All righty, guys, and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your host and hostess. I am Jeremy. This is Cheryl. Up top is Scott and Eddie.
You forgot my name. Beth Ann.
No, it's Cheryl. I don't want Beth Ann. She's mean. Hashtag mean wife. If you are a hashtag mean wife, just drop it in the chat. Amen. Let's just deal with it that way. Let's get some team members on Beth Ann's team here, because I don't know, you might be a sole survivor.
Whatever.
Welcome in hashtag team replay. We definitely appreciate you coming in to the show. If you are here for that purpose, please indicate in the comments section by doing so. But for those of you that are here right now in the live chat, good morning and welcome in. 2 members right out the gate. CNS Travel and Cruising on the High Seas.
And travel.
That's right.
Good morning.
Thank you guys so much for being first in the chat. Traveling with Tinkerbell has came in with a donation of fairies. And that's right. She says, good morning, everyone. It is a sunny day in Florida. Wishing of each of you a great day. Check out my premiere at 1 p.m. today. And I think that might be that Eastern thing, time zone thing. Yep. PK Adventure Travels has made it in. Hello.
Nice of you guys to drop by.
Oh, I love it.
I love that.
And they said, good morning. Thought I would share the love and rotate on whose stream I watch.
You know,
you'll definitely get more engagements over there for sure.
Yes,
and that is what it's all about.
Yes, you will. Cruise Nuts, good morning.
Good morning.
Squad. I like to be called the Pineapple,
the Pineapple Squad. There we go.
Yes.
That's for you.
I like that when he comes in.
Next up in the chat is another member. Yo, hit that like button, y'all. Eddie Lugo Studios has made it into the Cruising with Keith is next up in the chat. Hello.
What's up?
I watched them last night, and I went from chat to chat. I started out with Alice, then I went to Keith because he does the cruise news on the thing.
And here's another announcement here. Cruising with Keith says, so 2 more people went missing at the British Virgin Islands. Something fishy going on.
Oh my gosh, really? Can you believe that? I had no idea.
I have a feeling we're going to hear about that later on in the show.
I'm telling you, he's like the Walter Cronkite here.
You can't beat Keith. You can't beat Keith. He's before Doug. He's before Tony. He's before everybody.
He is. And so is Scott. You know, we know 2 people, Scott and Keith, that put that news out.
I mean, listen, that's what I mean, like so many other channels, that's what the Mustard Grill started out as cruise news. And because we weren't vlogging back when the shutdown happened. So but yeah, that's what it started out as. So
Journeys with June and Brady have made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Meet y'all in October.
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures. Hello.
Reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Ooh. Kathy Mills has made it in. My favorite day is Friday Eve. You know, you start making plans and you wonder about tacos versus fried chicken. I know that we're going to another town today, and that is going to be the toss-up, where to eat, because we have this one shot to get something that is not available here on the island.
I want McDonald's.
I know, right? But no, we have Mickey D's here. We want something different.
Yeah.
Because there's not that much stuff here in Galveston. I mean, we're a very small island. Pier runners have made it in. Hello. Welcome
Tracy.
in.
Good morning.
What a burger.
We got one of those too.
I like Whataburger.
And speaking of food places, they're building a Chipotle over here in Galveston. And she says, hey, babe, do you think that place will cause Whataburger, since they're right next door, to shut down? I'm like, never. Not even at the end of the world. Whataburger is forever.
I cannot stand Chipotle. There is nothing. Everything that Chipotle makes tastes like copier paper has more flavor than their food.
I know, right? Will D, good morning.
Good morning.
Working and listening. Controversial Cruising. Good morning,
Scott.
What's up?
Yep. Pier Runner says happy Thursday. CruiseNet says good morning, Beth Ann.
Thank you, Beth Ann. See, Beth Ann.
Yep. I haven't seen a hashtag mean wife. Ow! Come in yet. Ow!
Why did you scream like that?
Yeah, that's Beth Ann. That's what she does. Lisa J. Stocks has made it back. Hello. Welcome in.
Good morning.
Yeah, 2050. Scott is releasing a vlog, so that's.
So listen, the Mustard Drill might be releasing a vlog in 2050, but the Unlikely Beak is shooting for this coming Monday.
2 different channels agree here. I thought it was the same one.
No. Well, again, not on the Mustard Drill, on the Unlikely Beak.
Oh, okay. Leonard Family Fun has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Good morning.
Okay, it says, good morning. Happy National Hug a Plumber Day.
I don't know a plumber.
Yeah, I don't know about that. DNA Day. Teach Children to Save Day. Zucchini Bread Day.
Oh, yes.
Take our sons and daughters to work day.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Let me get him out.
I know, right? Before he hears anything else. See you later, son. National Telephone Day. Celebrate accordingly. Thank you for that list, Tanisha. We always appreciate that. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's our first hashtag mean wife right here from Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. I know that's right. Good morning. Oh, okay. Elizabeth has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Yep. She won't reveal her middle name, but I might someday if she makes me mad about something.
Oh, okay. Elizabeth says, I'm not a Beth Ann, and I won't reveal my middle name either. Oh, that'll work.
I love her middle name, but she doesn't, I get in trouble every time I use it.
Oh, we have to see this. Cruise Nut says, one of my drone crew crashed his yesterday during a wedding gig. The drone almost took out the bride and groom. I have a video.
No.
Oh, man. Listen, if you could message that to us or something, whatever, just that one segment, that would be so awesome. They had to duck and run. Oh, wow. That'll work. Anthony on the Move has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And not tutoring this morning, so he gets to catch the show. That'll work. April Showers Network has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Good morning.
Oh, Cruise Nut says, if you find a barbecue place that serves what is called a beef shoulder clod, try it. If you like brisket, you will love the beef clod. Not sure what that is. Oh, snap. Look who has made it back. Danny D, the spectacular supporter, has made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Hi.
And Controversial Cruising is asking, Eddie, did you have a nice nap? Okay, here we go. There's another hashtag mean wife. Yep, Mike and Rihanna says, hashtag mean wives united. Cheryl is the union rep. I know she'll be happy that she gets to be the union rep for a while. And that will work. So we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for me to show you the visitor that we have in town today. And it is none other than the Voyager of the Seas. Royal Caribbean coming through strong. And I see the fueling barge is pulling up right behind it. So they are getting gassed up and ready to go. If you are in town today and sailing away on this beautiful vessel, you should already be here. We're waking up to 73 degrees with 95% humidity, 15 mile an hour winds, and cloudy. Your sail away forecast is as follows: 77 degrees, 85% humidity, 15 mile an hour winds, and still cloudy. It's going to be cloudy, rain, partial sun and rain for the foreseeable future. So the sun will not be shining over here. And we shared this one to show you where our ships are. And the Regal Princess is going deeper into the United Kingdom here. It looked like it turned around and went the other way. I thought it was coming back, but it's on a long journey right now. And then the Disney Magic is way out here beyond Curacao. I'm not sure what these DMRSU, the destination right here. I'm not sure what that one is. But the remainder of the ships, like I said, the Voyager of the Seas is in Galveston. The Harmony is in Costa Maya. The Jubilee and the Breeze are both in Cozumel. And the Jubilee and the Breeze are in Cozumel, and the Dream is in Nassau. So that's where all of our ships are. And let's see who else has made it into the chat. Oh, you sent it to Eddie? Okay. Well, that'll work. We will have to see that video. Oh, my God. That's going to be funny. All right. Well, we are once again caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Jeremy Goes Bananas.
Bananas.
Welcome to Jeremy Goes Bananas, the segment of the show where I attempt to read what happened on this day in history. Today is Thursday, April 25th. And today in 1781, Petersburg, Virginia was captured by British troops under William Phillips and Benedict Arnold during the American Revolution. In 1792, the first guillotine was erected on the Place de Grève in Paris to execute a highwayman. In 1809, the Treaty of Amritsar, which settled Indo-Sikh relations for a generation, was concluded between Charles Metcalfe, representing the British East India Company, and Ranch Singh, head of the Sikh kingdom of Punjab. In 1859, construction of the Suez Canal officially began. Completed 10 years later, the waterway connected the Mediterranean and Red Seas. In 1874, Guglielmo Marconi, an Italian physicist who invented a successful system of radio telegraphy,
Bananas.
and received the Nobel Prize for Physics, was born. In 1901, New York became the first U.S. state to mandate license plates when Governor Benjamin Odell Jr. signed a law ordering automobiles and motorcycles to display the separate initials of the owner's name placed upon the back thereof in a conspicuous place. In 1908, Edward Murrow, a radio and television broadcaster who was the most influential and esteemed figure in American broadcast journalism during its formative years, was born in North Carolina. In 1915, the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps landed at Gallipoli in western Turkey during the Dardanelles campaign of World War I. Yeah, bananas. In 1926, Giacomo Puccini's uncompleted opera Turandot was performed posthumously at La Scala under the direction of Arturo Toscanini. In 1959, one of the largest civil engineering feats ever undertaken, the St. Lawrence Seaway officially opened, linking the Atlantic Ocean with the Great Lakes. In 1990, Violeta Barrios de Chamorro became Central America's first female president as she was sworn into office in Nicaragua.
Cat butt.
Where's the cat butt? Oh, snap. What's going on, Pickles? 1995, American dancer and actress Ginger Rogers, who starred with Fred Astaire in 10 popular Hollywood musicals, died at the age of 83. In 2014, in a cost-saving measure, the water supply of Flint, Michigan was switched from the Detroit Water and Sewerage Department to the Flint River, causing a public health crisis as residents were exposed to dangerously high levels of lead. In 2015, a magnitude 7.8 earthquake struck near Kathmandu, Nepal, causing widespread damage and killing several thousand. In 2019, American basketball player John Havlicek, who was considered the best six-man bench player in the history of the NBA, died at the age of 79. And in 2021, Chinese filmmaker Chloe Zhao became the first person of color to win the Academy Award for Best Director. She was recognized for Nomadland, which was also named Best Picture. And that will do it for Jeremy Goes Bananas. Yes. So many bananas today.
I agree, Mike.
Wow.
That was a big time today.
It was. But we made it through successfully. And Cruise Nut says maybe that was a sign of not to get married for that couple. I don't know, man. The drone, yeah.
Eddie sent it to us, so if you're able, you should put it up there.
Oh, snap. Hang on. Let me go get it. Danny D says, at my big brother's wedding next year, if I see a drone, I'll be sure to duck. Anthony on the Move, the website that I use is galveston.com. I pull up the but there is a ship tracker website. Maybe Scott can share something.
It's just Cruise Mapper. Just Cruise Mapper. That's what I use, Cruise Mapper, and that just always tells you where all the ships are. And when you tap, you'll see them all just kind of in colored. They have like a little colored arrow looking icon, and when you tap on it, it tells you what the ship is.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can get this uploaded here. I hope there's not a lot of audio in it, but here goes.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know.
I was trying to figure out, like, I didn't see anything that it would have crashed into.
Right.
Like, it doesn't look like there's anything there in front of it.
Here's the pole.
It hit the pole?
Yeah. That one.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, yeah. I saw that at the last second. All right.
Yeah.
And it goes nuts, and then body falls in.
Yeah.
It goes nowhere near the couple anyway.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's going to have to be fixed in post. Thank you for that. All right. Okay. CruiseNet says, hey, Scott, no, those drones blades will cut you bad. Yes, they will.
Yep.
Those little things are sharp.
Like, my first drone was the old Phantoms, right? And those were massive. They weighed about 10,000 pounds. I used to always think to myself, how does something this heavy even get off the ground, right? And those blades were really long and very rigid. So.
And let's see. Okay, so we are all caught up in the chat again, which means that it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Good news. Baltimore Harbor reopening update. What about the cruise ships? So it says here in an updated post on Tuesday, the 23rd, the Port of Baltimore has clarified the reopening dates for several limited access shallow channels in Baltimore Harbor. The U.S. Coast Guard captain of the port has announced that Fort McHenry limited access channel will be open from Thursday, April 25th until either Monday or Tuesday morning, permitting some large marine traffic in and out of the port. As the temporary channel only has a 35-foot depth, vessel access is limited and all transits will be at the discretion of the Coast Guard. After the short opening, the channel will not be available again until approximately May 10th. 3 other temporary channels are already available at depths of 20, 14, and 11 feet. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers expects to reopen the Port of Baltimore's permanent 700-foot wide and 50-foot deep channel by the end of May. An exact date in May has not been set. Will depend on circumstances of how the work goes, inclement weather, and so on. So it says, we thank our incredible federal, state, and local partners who continue to work around the clock. While reopening the shallow channels to resume maritime traffic is under a month from the initial collapse, that's great progress. none of the shallow channels have sufficient clearance for even the smallest cruise ship draft. So the draft of a cruise ship is the part of the vessel that's below the water. And for most cruise ships, that's typically 25 to 30 feet. Even at its deepest, the Patapsco River channels are only 50. So it says where larger vessels obviously require even more than 30 feet. So the cargo vessels have much shallower depths, so usually about 10 to 15. They have more of a flat bottom. So it says because of the draft and how much room the cruise ships need to safely maneuver, they cannot operate in the shallow temporary channels currently available through the port. So it says cruise lines are being cautious with their plans for sailing from Baltimore. Carnival, for example, has confirmed that the May 5th departure on the Carnival Pride will operate from Norfolk. I can confirm that because I have a ton of clients sailing on that, and I had to inform them. So Carnival Pride has a maximum draft of 26 feet. Cruise ships draft can vary depending on fully loaded, the supplies they've taken on, other equipment, weather, and whether or not they are full, of like every berth is booked, like if the ship is full or not full. Carnival Pride is scheduled as home ported from Baltimore, but is continuing to operate temporarily from the port of Norfolk. Can be frustrating for one's exact travel plans are in flux, but the cruise line will be operating complimentary shuttle transportation to and from Norfolk from the port of Baltimore. It is limited though, so anybody who is seeing that situation unfolding for them, for any potential bookings they have from Baltimore, you do have to book your spot on one of those shuttle buses sooner than later because they are not providing enough bus space for every potential passenger to go to and from Norfolk from Baltimore. So moving on, if you remember about a month ago, we brought everybody a story about 3 passengers on board the Norwegian Sky. Those passengers, I think, were from Colombia. They boarded the Norwegian Sky, which is currently sailing out of the Dominican Republic. And when the ship arrived at Tortola, which is a British Virgin Island, they got off the ship but never returned, and to my knowledge have not been seen or found since. So we have another instance, kind of the same situation. 2 cruise passengers reported missing in the British Virgin Islands. So 2 men, Pascal Bosman of the Netherlands and Marter Cabrera of the Dominican Republic, have been reported missing in Tortola after they failed to return to the Norwegian Sky. So government of the Virgin Islands Immigration Department has asked for public assistance in locating the men. Anyone with information about either man should contact the Department of Immigration or the Royal Virgin Island Police Force. No details about the men or the circumstances by which they are missing have been released. Friday, when the Sky arrived in Tortola at approximately 6:30 a.m., the British Virgin Islands was the last port of call for that ship before returning to the Dominican Republic, where the vessel had set sail from on April 10th. The ship was previously visited a variety of destinations and port-intensive itinerary, including Aruba, Curacao, Barbados, St. Lucia, and Antigua. There have been no reports from the family members or other concerned individuals about either of the missing men, and it is not known whether or not they were traveling together or had any connection with one another. So it says that while all cruise passengers are familiar with the concept of pier runners, individuals who return to the ship at the last minute, and sometimes may miss the departure and be left behind. Bosman and Cabrera are the most recent case of travelers who did not return at all. Just a month ago, also in Tortola, also from the Norwegian sky, 3 passengers, 2 women, and 1 man failed to return and were reported missing in the same manner. Of course, recently in Cozumel, there was a missing man. However, that man had dementia, a much different situation. So, very interesting situation. It seems to me, again, this is just my opinion, but same ship, same destination, about a month apart. I think I kind of agree with the comment that Keith left in the chat earlier. Something definitely seems like it's, not right. So,
and that's the way the news goes.
oh my God, Eddie, can you hear me?
Wait, yes. Okay, here we go. Thank you, gentlemen. And yes, Amy McFarland has made it into the chat. Hello.
Good morning.
And I just went and checked her channel out, and she does a lot of things with a scroll saw. And Baby asked what a scroll saw was. It's got a blade about this tall, and it goes up and down really rapidly, and you can,
it's similar to a bandsaw, but you can usually get more precision on a scroll saw for kind of like going around curves and things like that. So.
Go check out that channel. She's making some really, really neat looking stuff with this scroll saw. Yes. And look who made it back, cruising on the high seas.
Travel.
And travel.
Shawarma.
Good morning.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of chats going on here. Oh, my goodness.
Wait, Rob works in a restaurant, right? Rob,
Yes.
You should open a shawarma restaurant.
I know, right? Yep.
With lower prices.
And yes, Cheryl's back. Oh, you had 2 #meanwifes show up. It was Jennifer and another one. But yeah, Jennifer's got you back. And another one
Thank you, Jennifer.
You should be the hashtag.
Yeah, somebody said that you
union
should
rep.
be the mean wife union rep.
Yep. And Controversial says, love the pink on pink.
Thank you.
Yep. We dress alike. That's what we do.
We do. We dress alike a lot.
Rob Shawarma. There we go.
Whenever we go out.
Yeah. We're going out the house today. Yeah. We don't get out much. But when we do, we try to bring cameras with us. I'm trying to get some things charged up right now in case we go somewhere interesting that we can show the viewers. So we are all caught up in the chat again.
But I'm really thinking that something is amiss.
Yes.
These people are leaving and not coming back to the ship. Either they're being trafficking or because I watch a lot of movies, there is a lot of voodoo going on, in that area.
They could have planned to become vacationers as well.
You have to understand, if you don't know either, in the Caribbean, there is much like our Canadian, well, I mean, maybe not much like our Canadian border, right? But more like our borders with Canada, in that probably even more open than that. It's very easy for you to just go from country to country. Citizens of, when you're in the Caribbean, any of the islands, like even the British Virgin Islands, there's several daily shuttles that go over to the U.S. Virgin Islands. And there's really kind of no immigration necessary. I mean, it just kind of go over there and come back. So it's kind of like an open reciprocal agreement between a lot of the Caribbean nations for people to move around in the Caribbean with real ease. So because of that, you would, and they just don't have the resources to, look at us. We don't have the resources to police our own borders, but so it's just very difficult. And I think that it would make it very easy for some type of ring, whatever that ring might be up to operate in such an environment. And what easier way to get there than on a cruise ship?
Absolutely. Yep. The Bud Files have made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Good morning.
And I just dropped.
That is true. I'm going back to what Scott said. That is true. Mm-hmm. Because you can get off and you never know. It might be some type of ring that is going on,
and being on a cruise ship, it's very innocent, right? You're on a vacation, you're on there having a good time. It's very innocent. There's, no real kind of scrutiny on it. It's not kind of like, what are you doing here and where are you going and what's your purpose and all that kind of, none of that, it's just like, hey, I'm going on a vacation, and then you just, you scan your card, they look at your picture and you roll off, be back at this time, and then you're just done, right? And chances are they weren't rolling off with luggage.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe that might draw a little bit more scrutiny, like, hey, why do you have all your bags with you? Right. So they probably weren't.
Right.
So.
And that is true.
Yep. And we just dropped Amy McFarland's link. If you want to drop your own link and you are a creator in the chat here, just and you're in our chats, type in the word #creator. Otherwise, if you're in Eddie's chat, type in #ELS or #YoYoYo. And if you are in Scott's chat, type in #TMD, and Nightbot will be sure to drop your link for you. And we're all about promoting and growing over here for channels who need to do so. And Cruising on the High Seas and Travel says, well, what's to say I'm going to come back to the ship at all? The fact that you need a ride home,
right?
that's what I would.
Wait, is that a new logo?
It is. He's back with a brand new invention.
Yeah.
Yep. He says, or Scott, they might have ditched their clothes on board. I don't know.
Where's the maple leaf on there, man?
Let's pull it back up.
But you know what?
I think there's space for a maple leaf on there somewhere.
Yeah, there is. But it's pretty cool. It's good looking.
Yep.
Simple. Yep.
But this one says high C instead of high seas. So it's looking like that.
Snap. Wait a minute. Hang on. I didn't even proofread that. Yes. You got to fix that, Rob. Put a S after the word C. Good catch, Eddie.
Yeah, because you're referring to large bodies of water, not a child's sugary drink.
Right. All right. So we are once again caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Scott's question of the day, which is
funny.
Does cruise line loyalty influence which cruise you take?
Yes.
For me, it used to. Right. It used to be very important for me to build that loyalty. And, and I'm sure for many people who have built that loyalty, still do, use that to factor that into their decisions. For me, I have reached all the loyalty goals that I ever had. And part of not just achieving the loyalty status, but also, being on that cruise line each cruise line as much as I have been in order to build those loyalty statuses really gave me a lot of insight to, the differences between all those lines. So I really was able to gauge very well between all those lines. Now, moving forward, I am branching out now that I've achieved those loyalty statuses, and I will be sailing on some different lines. And for me, on those lines, reaching those loyalty statuses are not as important for me, moving forward, because the main lines and my favorite line, Royal Caribbean, I am already where I want to be, where I need to be. So, it no longer necessarily is factored in. Although on Royal Caribbean, getting 6 alcoholic beverages for free every single day of my cruise is a super, super nice perk, and way, way more important and a better value to me than a free bag of laundry. Just saying.
Eddie?
I do not care for the loyalty programs that they have. If you're a diamond or whatever, I don't care for any of that. I do enjoy the cruise lines so far. We like Norwegian the most. It's technically the cruise line that we have cruised the most. I did Carnival back in the 80s and 90s a lot. Those ships were a lot different than what the ships are now. Alice has only done Norwegian with me. She has only done one Royal Caribbean. Now, in June, we'll be doing Celebrity, our first Celebrity. And then next January, I'll be doing my first Royal Caribbean. So now we'll see how different there are compared to Norwegian. I know I already I'm going to be choosing Norwegian more than Carnival anyway. And we'll see how that goes. I believe we're silver in Norwegian, but I don't follow over that stuff. What level we are, or whatever the deal. If Celebrity seems to be much better, or Royal Caribbean lives up to the name that so many people like, and I do enjoy it, then I will probably choose a new one. But I will keep doing my Norwegian cruises. It's a cruise line that I really do like a lot because it's more calm than other cruise lines. So right now I don't really have too much of a choice except for what we're doing so far. But like I said, once June comes around and January next year, then we'll be able to, if we visit this question again, I'll be able to tell you a little bit better. Well, right now, I mean, it's like with airlines. I had so many miles and all that on them, and I hardly ever use the miles and stuff like that to travel. So it doesn't really make a difference to me, and so I just go with the flow. I just like to go enjoy, and I mean, let the cruise line be loyal to me, because I'm the one, the customer going in. I don't need to be loyal to them.
Okay.
I like that, Eddie.
Yeah.
I do. I like that. Let the cruise line be loyal to me. I like that. But I'm platinum on Carnival, and I worked hard to get there, and I'm on my way to diamond on Carnival. So I am not focused on Carnival's loyalty anymore. I want to get on NSC, NCL, and MSC. Those are the two lines that I'm really I am going to branch out on Princess and Canard, but that's it. Just a branch out. But all the others, I don't really care about.
Yeah, going forward, most of our cruises are probably going to be MSC because they are coming to Galveston, and they are very, very competitive. And Scott's been on MSC a lot and told us that the food is, really good. The cruise experience is good.
It's good.
The NCL food is what would draw me. I know we were booked on something headed out of Galveston, but then we thought about our cruise heading out of New Orleans, and we were like, that was really, really nice.
Except for the hotel.
I mean, we can make adjustments on that, but overall, the cruise experience out of New Orleans was really good. It was drivable, it was nice, and on the way back, we got to hit up the Boudin place.
And another thing that I forgot, Kurt from CME told me to watch out for the cruise coming back to New Orleans because you'll pass the Valor and I like to keep my windows open
in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm standing up there buck naked. And I said, "It's a UFO."
It's not after dark.
I thought it was a UFO.
Yeah.
Right there, and I said, "Oh no, it's a ship."
You know, I still got to pull up that clip. I hope we still have that clip of the ship passing in the night.
It was the worst thing ever. I said,
Yep.
"Oh no."
All right. Well, the loyalty for us, you know, we've already status matched on MSC, and I know that they put her in gold. I'm in silver already. So we are really, really looking forward to see what MSC has to offer. I know that we've been on Carnival so much where we're just carnivaled out right now. And I want to reach out to, you know, we're already on NCL and MSC. I think we're going to bounce back and forth between those two for a while.
Yes, because we love NCL.
But it's not the loyalty status that keeps us booking. It's realizing that there are better, you know, experiences out there. And we like the way that NCL did everything on the Prima. I mean, from start to finish, embarkation to debarkation.
Yes.
Everything was absolutely great.
Flawless.
Yep. It's a good question. Absolutely good question. Ocean Travel has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Hi.
And let's see. PK Adventure Travel says we have only been on 2 lines, Carnival and then Royal. We switched to Royal specifically for the perks as they far outweigh what Carnival offered.
I agree. You know, like even the drinks alone, right? As Diamond Plus, I get 6 drinks a day, right? That's on a 7-day cruise. That's around like $600 or so, you know, or like, you know, over like, you know, the whole, you know, 7 days or longer, right? I mean, it's a decent perk for sure. And then of course there's other little perks and stuff too. You know, the Crown Lounge access, which you get slightly better coffee in and stuff like that. So,
yeah. Okay. The name of our Facebook group is called Cruising is Fun Anytime. It's the, I'm trying to answer Amy's question here while getting it all at the same time. The group link is not taking her there. So let me drop it here again. Yeah, it's the same name as our channel. Cruising is Fun Anytime. And
Eddie Lugo Studios.
Yeah, I think Eddie's is called Yo 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 Brooklyn in the House. Your Facebook group.
Well, there's 2. There's that one.
Right.
You're working on the house, and the other one is the secret 2.0.
Secret Booze Cruise. Right.
And then Scott,
Mm.
do you use the mustard drill?
I don't. The Mustard Drill has a Facebook page,
Right.
but we don't have a group. A while back, I created a group for Go Live Together for the morning show, but we haven't done anything with it.
Yep.
Okay.
But it is created, and we all have admin access to it, so we can all contribute to it if we like. It's out there. It has our morning show logo on it. We just haven't really done anything with it yet.
Find it, because chat people, let me tell you, this is what goes on in the chat, because after show we have a pre-show that I can walk around and get dressed.
Scott has a message for you here.
Oh yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Free laundry. But let me tell you, this is what goes on. I don't stay in the after show because they usually talk about me and stuff. And I'm usually gone because I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. So this is what happens. They make all of these decisions and I never know what's going on. And they never repeat it in the pre-show.
Sounds like somebody should be sticking around then.
Oh,
right.
No. See, there we go with that mess. Wait. So now I see it, and man, am I going to be active?
She's going to be active, and we might switch over from going live with Cruising is Fun Anytime Facebook group to this one.
Yes, this is cute.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the link here
Yes.
to the profile. That way everybody can go follow it.
Yes.
And if you guys want to catch it, I'm going to stick it in the private chat. That way your chatters can get it also. And how do they do that? Do they copy and what is that other thing?
Copy and paste.
Copy and paste.
And see now this is what I'm saying. I told everybody I was going to learn how to edit. And so this is what the problem is. My husband, he gets this drill sergeant voice and I can't do it. I stopped going to class the same day. I dropped out. And so not to make the kids feel like I'm a quitter, I'm going back to class when his voice calms down a little bit. And then we're going to try it again.
Yes.
And not soon, because it's still embedded in my head how he does things. Well, I told you. Boy.
Cruising on the High Season Travel says, I'll be good on Norwegian at the end of my next cruise in October.
He'll be good.
Yeah, he's an NCL guy too.
Yeah, he's an NCL guy.
Yep. And PK Adventure Travel says, we are going back on Carnival now that we are Diamond on Royal. But come on, 4 free drinks, 1 day of Wi-Fi, chocolate snacks versus a luggage tag, chocolate and a bag of laundry, no comparison.
I have never, I'm platinum on Carnival. I have never used that bag of laundry ever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we use it.
Yep. Hey, See Me Traveling has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. And if you want to catch another good, phenomenal live show right before ours, go over there and check out their live stream. It's Monday through Friday. And
8 o'clock in the morning Eastern.
8 Eastern. That would be 7 Central for the rest of us sane people out here.
I like your shirt, Kurt, this morning. That was cute. I mean, not cute. That was good. That was nice.
PK Adventure Travel says we will start to branch out more now, though. MSC, Virgin, and NCL.
Oh, and Kurt, if you're still listening, my wife mentioned to me, I don't know where she saw it, probably on Facebook, but she mentioned to me that they have already broke ground on the Harrisonburg, Virginia Buc-ee's.
Oh God, I thought.
So I am really psyched. Now it's not going to be open till 2025, but they have already broke ground, so they are already building.
Yes, yes. Journeys with June and Brady says we are loyal to Carnival, but are looking forward to MSC next April. I know we are too.
We are too.
We're on the first one smoking out of here next November.
November 9th.
We really are. We're on that sailing, and I hope that some others can join us. That's going to be a big fanfare event right there, and we want to be there to bring it to the viewers. I know that we're going to do some live streams that day, November 9th. Be sure to look for that on both of our channels. And Cruising on the High Season Travel says, Cheryl, book that motel again. We might be able to get some loyalty points and, get the status.
I'd rather walk on glass.
And do a vlog on it. Yeah, we will. If we get a bad experience somewhere, she's the first person to just pick up the camera. Oh man, they got to hear about this thing. Any Finn is possible has made it in. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Welcome in.
Good morning.
Okay, here we go. See Me says Cheryl, MSC Gold level, along with her guests, should get a free trip to the thermal spa on MSC Cruises.
Yeah, you get an hour in the thermal spa as gold.
What do you do? Just sit there on a hot chair?
Well, there's different things in there. There's there are those warm chairs you're referring to. There's also the snow room where they've got all the snow and the ice inside it. And just basic things, right? Obviously.
So it's either extreme heat or extreme cold. Wow.
I want the extreme cold.
I know, right?
I saw that on somebody's wall.
It's good for hot flashes.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Now, the nice thing about MSC is once you get Diamond, you get not only do you get priority and stuff like that, and of course you get all that gold access as well, but you get priority for different stuff. You get a free specialty restaurant dinner for 2. right?
Mm.
On every sailing, which is really nice. Like I said, we took advantage of this last one and went to the steakhouse. So.
Does our travel agent have to book that ahead of time?
No, you just if somebody in your party is Diamond, you just go either go to the restaurant of your choice and make the reservation, or make it on the app. Like I was on Divina. The app is very limited on Divina because it's an older ship and it's just not optimized for the app. The app is more optimized for the newer ships. So you can make some of those reservations through the app on the newer ships, but otherwise you could just go to the restaurant and make the reservation. So,
yep. And thank you, Rob, for that reminder for everybody to hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button. We appreciate that. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we shared the morning shows of Facebook profile here. If you want to follow this link, thank you for the reminder, Scott, on for the Go Live Together morning show Facebook group. We're gonna make this thing happen. Right here, it's on our chats over here. So yeah, hit that link and go join it today. I noticed that Cruise Nuts and a couple of other people have already joined it. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, like you said, it's been out there. We just haven't done anything with it, so it's not active. Doesn't have a lot of stuff on it, but we'll try to get to that and post some things in there. And
look what Kurt wrote.
Make it into a real page.
CME says, you ain't kidding. She's active, standing on the balcony naked.
Oh, wait.
Let's clear that up.
Wait.
On Booze 1.0.
Listen, they got cameras that can look back in on those balconies. You should be careful about that.
I wake up to, babe, pick up the camera. There's the Valor.
Yeah, but it was after I thought it was a UFO because I saw all those lights. I was like, oh my God.
And she's ducked down over there by the couch and everything.
Yes.
And trying to get me to film the ship while trying to hide herself. So
yeah.
that's the way that went down. I caught the tail end of the ship. And I will pull up that clip one day because, I got to show it. But yeah, it is cool going down the Mississippi, coming back to New Orleans after your cruise and seeing another cruise ship that close to your cruise ship.
And I had forgot all about that.
And it always happens in the middle of the night. I think it was at 10 at night. We were already sleeping. So that could tell you, hey, Booze 1.0 was a big sleeping cruise for us. It surprised me, but I always had the camera in the window so I could get, passing by footage of the Mississippi and of, ships or whatever. And so it was nothing to get the clip. It was just very surprising that, she was up.
I was screaming.
Yep. But yeah. Okay. Editing here, multitasking and such. Good morning. Any fitness possible is busy. That is right. Gold is not good on NCL. Why not? I want to know why. Okay. Controversial Cruising says, I've only used laundry in Alaska. Longer cruise, I'll probably use it on this 11-day cruise too. Yep.
I always take too much clothing to even need laundry. So that's my problem.
And Rob said he's going to be live tonight. Who else is coming on live tonight? Eddie.
Making sure that I'm not muted.
I know, right?
Good morning, everyone. Following us at 12 o'clock today. I see that anything is possible is here in the chat. So he might be going live today. Same thing with Backlash Fisherman. Mayhem and Miracles also sometime in noonish will be live today. Venture Cast, Mike B will have a premiere today at 12 o'clock. Sea Day on the Miracle. 6 p.m. tonight will be Michael and Spoiled Mama, also call me B. I'm not sure if she's having a live, but she's usually scheduled for Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. 7 p.m. tonight will be Thursday Trivia with Captain Controversy and the Chief as two tourists, Mr. James Saunier will be there to entertain us tonight. Parker's on the Go, and also at 7 p.m. tonight, Journey with the Gingers. 8 p.m. tonight, Cruising on the High Seas and
Travel.
And 9 p.m. tonight will be Super Chat, Connect and Grow, and maybe a live from Pedrosa Travel.
Nice. All right. Well, I do know that yes, you are not feeling well. That everybody is telling you to feel better in the chat, Eddie. You got a lot of support coming this way here. That's crazy. And Pier Runner says we are 45 days to Diamond on Carnival, and we definitely use the laundry service. It's good to go home with clean laundry. It is. And CME says they'll meet you down there at the grand opening on Buc-ee's whenever they open.
We are definitely going to be there. Let me tell you, right? So my family is from that entire area of Shenandoah Valley, so I know it like the back of my hand. It's like a second home to us, and we are definitely going to be there. My wife wants, my wife's tired of hearing all the talk about Buc-ee's. But at the same time, she's not willing to drive 539 miles one way to our closest Buc-ee's in Richmond, Kentucky.
Yep.
So,
Pier Runners, we are getting ready to try other cruise lines now. Well, let me tell you what we're doing. We are since MSC is coming to Galveston, we're probably going to be mostly MSC cruisers going forward, because they are competitively priced, and we have heard a lot of good things about MSC from not only Scott, but from CME and from, other channels. Was that Rock the Boat? They went on MSC a lot, so we've heard many good things
they
from
were the first
MSC.
ones I saw on the yacht, in the yacht club.
Yeah, they were the first yacht club video that we watched.
Yeah, and I'll be coming off a MSC Seashore a week before I get on booze.
And we're going to be on the first MSC cruise leaving out of Galveston November 9th. Keep that in mind, because another one of our real good friends is going to be on that cruise. I cannot make the announcement. He's going to be all over the internet whenever he books this cruise. I'm telling you, he's going to say it himself. But it's a person that is near and dear to our hearts, and makes the show quite often, actually. So he'll be on board with us. It's going to be a really good cruise. Life with Lucia and Glenn has made it back. Hello. Welcome in.
Morning.
Thank you guys for coming in. Yep. And they're going to be on a 9-day. Ooh,
and I know it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, the 8-day is the longest that we've been on a cruise. I'm looking forward to the longer cruises also. And let's see, they're going to be using the laundry service. Count on it. That's for sure. And Tinkerbell is listening while in a meeting. Shouldn't you be paying attention to the meeting? I mean, this is travel agent stuff, right? Don't cause nobody to get jumped now. Yep. Going out of New Orleans was so fun. Yep. We had to book it again too. Yeah. We moved our Galveston sailing to New Orleans. That's how much we love it.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get to be in New Orleans during the day. And I want baby to really experience that. Let's go to Cafe Du Monde. Let's go to, these famous places who are known for their food. And that's what I want to take her to, is that New Orleans, good, authentic Cajun food places.
Yeah.
And during the day, so that's what we plan on doing for our getaway sailing. Yep. Let's see. PK Adventure Travel says we always use laundry when we are on Carnival with our perks. Normally near the end of the cruise, so we have fresh clothes and can just put them away when we get home instead of having to wash them. That'll work.
That's what we do.
Yep. No, we don't. We take clothes out of the suitcase and then immediately load them back up as if we can't wait to get on another cruise. That is the truth.
Whatever.
Yep. And Michael Ann Spoiled Mama says we will be testing your knowledge of Aussie lingo at 6 p.m. Eastern tonight. So that'll work. How familiar with Australia are you? And be sure to catch Michael Ann's show tonight. That is cool.
Yes.
Yeah, feel better, Eddie. You got a lot of people praying for you and saying get well wishes. And thanks for coming by. Cruise Nuts. Yep. Okay.
Hey,
MSC. Yes.
if
Yes. MSC. Absolutely. We got to get on these ships, man, and see what it's
if
all about.
if we were still in Brooklyn, we'd be doing a lot of MSC right now.
Mhm.
Already that much.
Absolutely.
As was more flexible to get more time off her job that she had in New York than the
Mhm.
one she has now. But I'm telling you, yeah, we're definitely living in the same place. But it's been so easy to get to them and take off.
Yep.
I'll tell you, every single cruise I've been on through the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal, just an incredibly smooth experience every single time. Not run into any hiccups at all. And it's a hit or miss over in Manhattan at Pier 88.
Mhm.
Even on the best embarkations at Pier 88 have not been anywhere near as efficient and smooth as they are in Brooklyn.
Nice.
Mm.
CME Traveling says, Scott, I'm going to be at the other Buc-ee's opening over near Eastern Virginia also.
Oh, okay. That's obviously a lot further away from me than Harrisonburg, but yeah.
Anthony on the Move is looking forward to the Seascape too.
I know. I
Hey,
can't
hey, hey.
wait. We'll see you November 9th.
Yes, absolutely. And Lucia and Glenn said the poesia.
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 Bananas.
Yeah,
Poesia.
bananas. All right.
It means poem.
Cool. Tinkerbell says, get well. Amy is praying for you.
Dankeschön.
Yep. Cheryl meets her union rep. Well, okay.
Oh.
For the hashtag mean wife, yeah, she is the head and not the tail. Will G says 352 days to World America and 563 till the Seascape.
563. Okay, count down for us, Will G.
Right.
I cannot even conceive booking cruises out that far.
We do.
We do.
We do.
I
Years.
know a lot of people do, obviously. I have a lot of clients that call up and say, I want to cruise, 5 years from now or something ridiculous thing like that. And nothing wrong with it. I just personally could never do it. It's kind of like me. It's like I'm sitting here. Oh, look, there's a sailing like 2 days from now, and it's like a good price.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good price.
Well, it was bad during the pandemic. We had cruises booked and we couldn't go. I mean, and we got to the point that some of those cruises got canceled and made it even longer and longer and longer. So when that blogger cruise finally showed up, we were like, oh, finally,
Yep.
That was us too.
Yep. 584 to the Norwegian Joy.
It's crazy. That was 2 years away.
It's a joyful time. It really is. Whenever you got something to look forward to. Matter of fact, our next cruise is in 186 days. And we got to leave out of Tampa. Yep. So
y'all are going on the Frontier or
not Frontier. No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I am going on Southwest.
Yes. All righty, guys. We will go ahead and sign off for today. Tomorrow we got 2 shows coming up at you. One in the morning and one in the evening. And we are going to throw a curveball at you in the morning. So
what's the curveball?
They got to tune in the morning to see exactly what that is. In the meantime, it's tight lips and it's sealed. It's sealed. Okay. So we will see you again. Same time tomorrow morning.
Same bat channel.
Same bat channels. Yep. And in the meantime and in between time, you guys take care of each other out there. Take care of yourselves. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
And good morning.
Bye.